hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Nope. Okay, we're gonna act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm gonna break the huddle confidently, and we're gonna call it incomplete.
Mic's on!
First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year, a storm knocked Koya and Hits 96 radio stations off the air, but because of the amazing crews at Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative, we were back on within a couple of hours. As a partnership between the radio station and Cherry Todd, it was important to get back on the air to inform our listeners about the storm. Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative. They're there when you need them, wherever you need them, keeping the power on.
A message from Cherry Todd Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere, locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University, where anything is.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Varsity Girls Contest featuring the St. Francis Indian School Lady Warriors hosting the visiting Lady Warriors from Santee, Nebraska. Just about 30 seconds or so away from starting lineups tonight. So coming into tonight's game, neither of these teams know much about one another, playing in different states primarily, but the Santee Lady Warriors come into this one with a 3-10 record. St. Francis coming into this one with a 7-9 record. All right, so at this time we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
For the enjoyment and educational benefit of high school students, that sportsmanship is essential for the success of the programs. Tonight's administrator is high school principal Deb Boyd. And let's meet the team from Santee Lady Warriors. Wearing number 0, Simona Wabasha. Number 1, Layla Wabasha. Number 3, Ashley Wabasha. Number 22, Delwana Wabasha. And number 5, Hannah Sheridan. Santee Lady Warriors coached by Deanna Point and assisted by Lauren Hayden. And now let's meet your Lady St. Francis Warriors. A senior guard wearing number 2, Charlie's sister, Arcor. A junior guard wears number 3, Talia Brady. A junior guard number 10, Jaslia Arcor. And a junior forward number 13, Keani Metcalf. Another junior forward number 20, Janeda Hesse. St. Francis Lady Warriors are coached by Rich Coyle, assisted by Dana Marshall, Earl Big Henderson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and face the American flag, and we will have our Lakota flag song performed by the St. Francis Drum Group. Thank you, St. Francis Drum Group.
And with that, we are ready to play some basketball this evening. So on the Santee side of the ball, traveling with just 5 players. Those starters will be Simona Wabasha, Layla Wabasha, Ashley Wabasha, Hannah Sheridan, and Dwayna Wabasha. So obviously with 4 of the 5 players having last name Wabasha during tonight's broadcast, we'll probably go with first names on the Santee side of the ball. Starting for the St. Francis Lady Warriors, Charlie's sister Arcorn, Kalia Brady, Jaslia Arcorn, Keani Metcalf, and Janeda Hesse. Usual starter Matilda Anderson not starting in this one as she's getting over an illness, although she is back on the bench after missing the game over the weekend on Saturday. So we'll see if she plays a factor in this one or if Coach Crow Eagle decides to allow her a little extra time to rest. So tip won by Santee. But good transition defense from St. Francis. Can't say the Lady Warriors tonight, as we've got Lady Warriors on both sides of the ball in both blue and white. So St. Francis coming out in a full court press here. Again, only 5 girls on the roster tonight for Santee, so full court press. A strategic move maybe to wear down this team as things go on even more than they would have otherwise. Pair of turnovers though to start the ball game for St. Francis, but the pressure stays on. Ball was stolen by Brady off the tipped pass, but it was just after 10-second violation, so St. Francis pressure in the backcourt, paying dividends with backcourt turnover. And the Warriors in white will inbound. 4 across the high post. Zone defense there from Santee, but miscommunication as no one picked up Charlie's Arkhorn, and she's able to knock down the triple for the first points of tonight's ball game. Behind the back pass, or behind the back dribble, I should say, by Ashley is lost out of bounds, and it'll be over to Owl Bonnet. Shot attempt on that last play from Arkhorn was short. And the coast-to-coast play by Hannah Sheridan as she's able to finish and the foul. So she'll head to the line with a chance to tie things up. And I just found out today Charlize Arkhorn is closing in on the 1,000-point mark for her career as well. Earlier in the season, teammate Matilda Anderson went over that milestone. And Charlize, can't remember the exact point total that she needs, but she's within, I want to say, 30 points. And so off to a quick start with a 3-point basket on the first possession. So if she does get close to that mark, we'll try to find out the exact total that she needs in tonight's ball game. Offensive rebound grabbed by Kelia Brady, and she's fouled on the putback, so she'll head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And she knocks down the first. Second one is just short. Rebound by Duena, and she gets the outlet out to Ashley. Simona driving baseline. Metcalf whistled for the foul. It'll be the second team foul against Owl Bonnet early on in this one. Ball knocked away there by Hesse. It's gathered by Jazz Arkhorn. She's off to the races. Nice step around move by Jazz, able to get around the defender and lay underhanded up and off the glass. Quick press break there from Santee, but unable to finish was Duena. And it's Charlize Arkhorn on the attack. This time she lost it off of her foot. Second time we've seen that happen early on in this one. And we will have another broadcast coming your way tomorrow night, as the Little Wound games that were scheduled for last night have been rescheduled till tomorrow. Nice job there by Hannah Sheridan as she's able to go coast to coast and finish the layup. She's got all 4 points early on in this one. Hesse's shot is short. Rebound goes to Ashley, and Ashley looks ahead. Three-pointer on the way. Just short from Simona. High bouncing rebound. Hits off the shot clock, and it'll be St. Francis basketball coming to the offensive end. Jazz Arcorn's shot no good. Tie up on the rebound. Possession arrow favoring St. Francis. And it'll be the White Lady Warriors basketball. Good defensive denial from Ashley, tipping the ball out of bounds on the inbounds underneath. Jazlia Arcorn left open for three. Her rebound bounces off. Nice play there by Charlie's Arcorn to be in the right spot to be able to tip it to Brady. And Brady puts it up and in. Brady's got 3 points in the early going. Nice fast break there from Jazlia Arcorn as she gives it off to her sister Charlize on the 2-on-1. And Charlize finishes the open layup. Good unselfish play there from Jazz Arcorn. Second foul against Hesse. So St. Francis keeping the pressure on even in the half court as they go to trap the ball, leading to a turnover. And Charlie's Arcorn set to bring it across the timeline. There's a three-point attempt from the corner, and Arcorn's got 8 early on in this one. Charlie's Arcorn, along with Matilda Anderson and the student council today, made a trip to White River to visit the Senior Citizens Center there. So both of those two were part of that group that went over there to take part in the activities. And another bucket. So early going here, Charlie's Arcorn already with 10 points. So we will have to look at how many points she needs to get to 1,000. That could very well happen tonight with the pace she's on. Timeout by Santee on the floor, trailing by 11 points early on as the St. Francis pressure leading to turnovers and fast break opportunities. Also in action tonight, elementary basketball season getting underway as they host games just across the parking lot. The elementary school gym. Good luck to those teams tonight. As we mentioned, we'll also have the ball games coming your way tomorrow night starting at 5:15 with the C-team game. That'll be the Little Wound coming to town. We've also got another broadcast coming up on Thursday as the boys will be in action as Oryx visits the Warrior Dome. Foul called against Jazz Arcorn for reaching in. Ball comes in to Hannah as she drives down. A nice scoop shot, no good. Simona with the rebound. Dribbled off the leg of St. Francis defender, so it'll stay with the Santee Lady Warriors. 3-point shot from Duena Wabasha, and she's able to knock it down. Brady's pass tipped away. Credit the Santee transition defense for getting back into position there. Playing a 2-3 defense, it looks like, out of the timeout. There's Charlize Arcorn again from out top. No good. Matilda Anderson is there for the offensive board. Her putback, no good. Arcorn tied up on the offensive boards, so her putback whistled off. Possession arrow belongs to Santee, and they'll be inbounding. Hesse gets the steal, finds Jazz Arcorn in the corner. Her high arcing three is no good. Offensive board though for Kalia Brady, and she puts it back up and in. And we've got a timeout on the floor by head coach Rich Crow Eagle. And we'll take a timeout as well with St. Francis on top by 10 with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. We're just about ready to get back to the final 2 minutes and 40 seconds here, the first quarter. We hope that wherever you're at, you're staying warm this evening. And stay tuned to the St. Francis Facebook page for updates on weather announcements for tomorrow. Ashley Wabasha able to finish in the lane. Good ball movement there. Able to create the look in the lane. Matilda Anderson flashing high post. And a nice play from her with Jazlia cutting baseline. Good ball movement on both sides of the ball leading to easy buckets. This one poked away by Anderson, but it's scooped up by Ashley, and she's able to finish. She's got 4 points early on in this one. Here comes Charlize Arcorn on the fast break. Foul against Hannah Sheridan. That'll be her first foul of the evening. Second team foul against Santee.
Shot for sister is good.
Charlize able to get both free throws to go. And the backcourt pressure on the combination of Arcorn sisters forces the turnover out of bounds, and it'll be St. Francis basketball. Anderson inside, able to get position, and a nice job recognizing the mismatch there by Jazlia Arcorn. You don't see that pass very often from a side inbounds into the post, so good court awareness there by both players. Back on the offensive end, that's Hannah Sheridan getting the bucket to go. And Brady goes coast to coast, this time boarded by Anderson, and she's whistled for the foul on the offensive board. Looked like she had pretty good position on that one. I think maybe what they whistled her for is that offhand, maybe creating some space. Hesse on the defensive play there, getting the block, scooping it up. Charlize Arcorn taking it the rest of the way as she's able to get it to go off the glass. 14 points for her in the first quarter. Duena with a beautiful cross-court pass over the head of the defender. That's a great look there as she was able to find Simona on the opposite block. Brady will take the three-pointer and knock it in. So Kaylia Brady off to a fast start as she's got 8 points here in the first quarter as well. Lady Warriors with 28 for the game. We'll see if this pace can continue as the game rolls on. Of course, the Lady Warriors, St. Francis Lady Warriors, cracked the century mark earlier this season in a game against Ulrichs, putting up 103 points. So through one quarter at least, they'll be on pace to repeat that task. Checking back into the ball game is Kiani Metcalf, and checking in for the first time tonight is Valeria Claremont along with Cass Arcorn. Second shot from Ashley is no good. Not able to connect on either. And it's Jazz Arcorn leading the fast break, and she scoops it up and in. Second time we've seen her be able to use that move and step around the defender and scoop it up and in with the right hand. She'll head to the line with a chance at her 7th point of the first quarter. No good, but Cass Arcorn gets the offensive board. She's rejected by Hannah Sheridan. You can hear Coach for Santee saying, run your offense. They've got a chance now with the Warrior pressure in the backcourt. Had a chance to kind of set things up and run a little bit of offense. It's been about the first time today we've seen that. Lainey Fourhorns and Charlie Kilsensight checking in for the first time. We're under 10 seconds here. We'll see if Santee recognizes the shot, clock winding down. There it is. Shot on the way. A good look, but doesn't quite fall. And so after one quarter in the books, it's St. Francis Lady Warriors 30, Santee Lady Warriors 15. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a minute. Second quarter will get underway with the St. Francis Lady Warriors taking possession. Defensive pressure there supplied by Hannah Sheridan as she was able to get the steal. Overall, a young team for Santee in the starting lineup. The pass ahead to Charlize Arcorn, and she gets the bucket to go.
Last year was 27.
Okay. But for Santee, they've got two freshmen in the starting lineup. That's Simona and Leela Wabasha. A sophomore, Dwayna Wabasha, and then juniors, Ashley Wabasha and Hannah Sheridan. Lainey Fourhorns makes the three-point attempt from the wing. She followed her shot, though, and drew the foul on the offensive board. Kiani Metcalf does a nice job fighting for position on the inbounds play and receives the pass and fouled on the way up.
First personal foul on the free throw line is Metcalf. 2 shots.
Metcalf able to get the first free throw to go. Second one falls as well. And that'll extend the St. Francis Lady Warriors lead to 19 points. Double dribble in the backcourt. And unofficially, I guess I've heard 2 different numbers, 27 and 28 points from 1,000 coming into this game for Charlie Zarkorn. And she's already got 14 in this one, so we will keep an eye on that as we go tonight. Good defensive closeout there by Lainey Forehorns as she got the block. But in transition, it's a steal for Santee, but the pressure stays on. And Charlize Arcorn not able to finish the floater from in the lane. And Santee will be back on the offensive attack. Up and under move from Sheridan, but her shot was no good. Ball goes up ahead to Charlie Kilsensight. She pulls up for 3, no good. Valeria Claremont in position on the offensive board, knocked around, and it'll be Santee basketball. Layla lost the handle. Now it's Charlize Arcorn on the attack. And she is fouled. So as we mentioned, coming in, Santee has just 5 girls on the roster tonight, so they can ill afford to have anyone get into foul trouble. But so far, good job distributing those fouls, as each player has 1 foul. And then with that last foul, Dwayna Wabasha picked up her second. So no foul trouble as of yet. But that would certainly be interesting if they were forced to play a player down in this one. Shot from the lane from Dwayna, just a bit off the mark. And the Lady Warriors back on the attack. Charlize Arcorn, 3-pointer from the wing, just off the mark. Jump ball on the offensive boards, and possession arrow will favor Santee. St. Francis will stay in the full court pressure, as it has been effective early on in this one, but then drop back as soon as the ball gets in. Ashley with the ball on the wing, waiting to set things up. Heads up play to throw it off the leg of the defender, Kiani Metcalf, as Metcalf and Charlize Arcorn were able to successfully trap her in the corner. Jazlia Arcorn checking back in as Lainey Forehorns will take a seat. Just under 5.5 minutes to go in this evening's ball game. Charlize Arcorn in transition again. Nice hustle play defensively. That was Hannah Sheridan able to track down Arcorn from behind. She didn't feel the pressure coming. Knocked out of bounds. Again, a good anticipation there. Lady Warriors were looking to run inbounder back to the corner, but good anticipation by Sheridan, knocking it out of bounds. Kills in sight. She's got space out top. Doesn't get it to fall. Jazz Arcorn, though, on the offensive board. She drives inside. No good. And Dwayna Wabasha lost control of that one. And looks like she may have a lower left leg injury as she was fighting for that loose ball. So tough break for her there as she was whistled for the foul, and also appears to have maybe suffered an injury on the play. So we'll take a quick break here and we'll come back when we've got more information. Right now, Lady Warriors of St. Francis on top by 21. All right, so looks like maybe it was a knee injury for Dwayne Wabasha. She'll take a seat on the bench, and with only 5 players traveling tonight, Santee will play at least for a little while, or maybe the rest of the ball game here with just 4. I guess I don't know officially what the rule is on if they have the option to forfeit or what have you, but the referee asked head coach for Santee, so you're going to play with 4, and she said, yep. So here they are. And a 3-point knockdown by Ashley Wabasha. And on the ensuing attack, Arcorn able to get the ball inside, give it up to Metcalf, but her layup just a bit long. Ball stolen away again by St. Francis. Charlize on the drive, looking to get around the defender, draws the contact. She'll head to the line.
Also, Hannah Sheridan, third personal foul. Sister Arcorn on the free throw line, shooting 2 for St. Francis.
First free throw from Charlize, just a bit short. So Santee had a little bit of success in the press break. And we were looking for those deeper passes, but now down a player, going to make it that much tougher to break the press. As you see there, good hustle there from Arcorn as she was able to keep it alive. Gathered by Claremont, and Claremont pulls up for the elbow jumper, and Valeria Claremont's got her first bucket of the evening. And the Lady Warriors extending their lead to 40-18 in this one. Another 3-pointer on the way, knocked down for Ashley Wabasha. Charlize Arcorn again able to get into the lane. She's done a nice job both in terms of scoring as well as creating looks for her teammates. Last couple, though, not able to finish. So it'll be Santee basketball, trailing by 19. Got a traveling violation whistled there as Ashley was looking to make the move inside. Definitely some contact, but they'll say that she walked with it first. Brady gets it ahead to Cass Arcorn. No luck on the offensive end there for St. Francis. And it'll be another fast break here for the Lady Warriors. Hesse this time driving right into the defensive player, Ashley Wabasha.
Ashley Wabasha. Second personal foul. Yeah, Hesse on the free throw line for St. Francis.
So Hesse will step to the line with a chance to extend the St. Francis lead with just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. And she knocks down the first. Second one drops as well. Ashley Wabasha, nice job breaking the press. And Brady is able to convert on the other end. Ashley Wabasha was able to do most of the work there. But just as she threw the pass, her teammate turned the head away. And then on the inbound, Brady with another steal. Brady will step to the line, knocks down the free throw. Timeout St. Francis. So with the free throw, Lady Warriors extending the lead to 26. Referee going over to check on the injured Dwayna Wabasha for Santee. She initially looked like she was in a lot of pain as she was stomping. She does have that ankle on ice, so doesn't look as though she'll be coming back tonight. We hope that she has a safe and speedy recovery from whatever injuries she sustained earlier on in this one. But her teammates, with a valiant effort here, playing a player down. But Santee still has managed a solid 21 points here through a quarter and a half. Cass Arcorn with the defensive board for St. Francis, and a nice job. Unselfish play finding the open Brady. That was Janeda Hesse who took the pass and immediately found her open teammate. Long pass up ahead leads to a steal. Sheridan's layup just long. It'll be numbers on the other end, and Brady able to take it in uncontested for two. Long three-pointer there for Hannah Sheridan. She knocks it down. All three buckets in the second quarter for Santee, coming off of made three-point baskets. Matilda Anderson's three-pointer bounced around the rim, couldn't decide if it wanted to go in or not. Eventually bounced out, but she's able to finish off the possession with a bucket there. Lady Warriors on top, 53-24 here as time winds down in the second quarter. Nifty move there from Hannah Sheridan as she was able to get the defender up in the air and drive by on the other end. Quick response from the Lady Warriors and Janeda Hesse as she's able to get the bucket to go. Nice ball handling there by Ashley as she was able to split the double team, and the fatigue clearly setting in here for the Santee Lady Warriors as they struggled to get back on defense on that possession, leading to an open layup for Kalia Brady. Still going hard on the offensive end though. Sheridan able to draw the foul against Alea Whiting. So Sheridan will step to the line. Her free throw off the mark. Just 10 ticks of the clock left here in the first half. The Lady Warriors on top by 31. Second one no good. See if they're able to get a shot up here before the horn in 5 seconds. It's Cass Arkhorn. She'll drive to the lane, loses the handle, and time will expire here in the first half. 57-26, our halftime score. We will be back with the second half of action here in, I think they'll put 10 minutes on the halftime timer. So in 10 minutes, we will be right here at the Warrior Dome with the second half of this action between the Santee Lady Warriors and the St. Francis Lady Warriors. So thanks again for joining us on tonight, this chilly Tuesday evening on SF Warriors Live. It is 10 minutes, so we'll be back with the second half in 10 minutes from now.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're gonna act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm gonna break the huddle confidently, and we're gonna call it incomplete.
Your mic's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year, a storm knocked Koya and Hits 96 radio stations off the air, but because of the amazing crews at Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative, we were back on within a couple of hours. As a partnership between the radio station and Cherry Todd, it was important to get back on the air to inform our listeners about the storm. Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative. They're there when you need them, wherever you need them, keeping the power on.
A message from Cherry Todd Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Computers and more, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in winter. The more is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere, locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University, where anything is possible.
Welcome back to the Warrior Dome, the home of the St. Francis Lady Warriors, as they tonight are playing host to the visiting Santee Lady Warriors. First half stats, first on the Santee side, it was Hannah Sheridan leading the way with 11 points. Ashley Wabasha had 10. Dewayna Wabasha knocked down a 3, and Simona Wabasha had 2 in the ball game. Does look like coming out of the half, Dewayna Wabasha at least up. So her injury hopefully is not super serious. We'll see if she takes the floor here in the second half or if the Santee Lady Warriors will continue playing with just 4. As for the Lady Warriors side of the ball, Charlize Arcorn and Kalia Brady each had 19 for the Lady Warriors in the first half. Jazalia Arcorn had 7. Janeda Hesse and Matee Anderson 4 apiece. And Kiani Metcalf and Valeria Claremont each had 2. And we did check to get the official total for Charlize Arcorn on what she needed coming into this ball game to surpass the 1,000-point milestone. And coming into the ball game, that magic number was 28. And she had 19 in the first half. So she sits right now at 991 career points. And we will certainly keep an eye on that developing story here in the second half. Starters here in the second half for the Lady Warriors, same starters we saw for the ball game. Number 2, Charlize Arcorn. Number 3, Kalia Brady. Number 10, Jazalia Arcorn. Number 20, Janeda Hesse. And number 13, Kiani Metcalf. And good to see on the other side of the ball, Dewayna Wabasha coming out of the huddle and going to give her, not sure if it was ankle or Achilles, calf, something in the lower leg, left leg, a try here in the second half. So really gutsy performance here from the Santee Lady Warriors as they're coming out and giving it their all. First possession out of the half, and it's a series of offensive rebounds for the Lady Warriors, but coming away with no points. So on the offensive end, Sheridan's shot no good, and it's Charlize Arcorn pulling up for 3. That gives her 994 career points after that 3-point bucket. St. Francis Lady Warriors backing out of their full court press here into, I believe it's a 1-3-1 zone. Nice cross court pass there as Dewayna Wabasha able to get the bucket to go. Here's Kalia Brady. Brady does a nice job finding a hole in the defense, and she continues where she left off the first half. She's got 21 points in this game. Not sure what her career high is, but she certainly got a shot at that tonight as she's been a scoring machine. And there is 2 more from her. And you may have noticed the basket before that she made with the right hand, that one with the left hand. Kalia ambidextrous on the court, certainly an advantage for her there. Jazz Arcorn does a nice job making the steal, keeping the ball alive in a heads-up play there to try to get it up ahead to Brady. I believe the call was a double dribble there on Brady as she was trying to get around the defender. It'll be Santee Lady Warrior basketball. So the scoring has continued at a good pace early in this third quarter for St. Francis Lady Warriors. Again, still close to that pace for 100 in this ball game, and that would be the second time this year for them to hit that mark. Again, it's Brady out ahead of the pack, and she's able to get it to go. So after 19 points in the first half. She's got 6 already. Just 2.5 minutes in. One thing that could play a factor there as the Lady Warriors potentially chase 100 in this is a running clock. Nice job on the offensive boards. That was Ashley getting the pass, giving it up to Duena. And you can see Duena limping back on defense. Again, gutsy performance by her as well as all of the Santee Lady Warriors in this one. Brady got the offensive board. Able to put it back up and in. Nice move from Hannah Sheridan as she was able to complete the spin move into the middle of the lane. And she drew the foul, so she'll head to the line to shoot some free throws on that last possession. Duena Wabasha, again, dealing with some pain out there, and her left leg just stayed back on the defensive end, so that was why the Santee Lady Warriors just playing with 4 on offense. We'll see if she continues to do that. First free throw up and no good by Hannah Sheridan. Sheridan, a junior for the Lady Warriors. And Jazz Arcorn wasting no time. She's up ahead. Neither her shot, though, nor Brady's putback will go. And it's Santee back on the offensive attack. This time Sheridan not able to get it to go. Brady will pull up with the mid-range jumper. Not a shot that we have seen her take a whole lot this year or tonight, but she hits the mid-range here. And a nice move there from Duena Wabasha. She playing on one good leg. She's got 6 points in the second half. Credit to her. Ball inside to Kiani Metcalf. And she's whistled for the travel on the pass. We'll have a shift change for the Lady Warriors as Lainey Fourhorns, Charlie Kilsensight, Cass Arcorn, Valeria Claremont, and Matilda Anderson all check into the ball game. Just over halfway through this third quarter of action between these two Lady Warriors teams. Nice offensive effort there from Simona Wabasha. She was able to kind of find a gap in the defense. Her shot didn't go, however. Back on the offensive attempt, or on the offensive attack is Hannah Sheridan. No good. Nice job grabbing the steal, and Simona Wabasha takes advantage as she lays it up and in off the glass. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Cass Arcorn alone on the wing. Her three no good. Long offensive rebound into the hands of Kilsensight. Good offensive movement there and patience from the Lady Warriors. Kilsensight maybe had a three-point attempt she could have taken, but gave it up in favor of the post pass. Good unselfish play by her. Claremont's shot, however, did not fall. So right now, St. Francis has Santee doubled up at 70-35. Three-pointer on the way from the left wing. No good. Matilda Anderson finally grabs the rebound, and it's Kilsensight laying it up and in. She's able to finish with the left hand. Her first bucket of the evening. Lady Warriors sitting at 72 here. Just under 2 minutes to go. Nice hustle there on the offensive glass by Simona Wabasha as she was able to tie up Arcorn. And she'll save a possession here for Santee as they'll inbound underneath their own basket. Nice offensive ball movement there from the three players in the triangle. Kilsensight's shot from the wing, no good. Ball bounces around, and Cass Arcorn was going to go up for the shot, and then she looked up and the defender was in her face, but she had already left her feet. So traveling violation whistled against Arcorn. And with under a minute to go here, Santee will bring things up on the offensive end. Duena's three from the wing, no good. Long rebound, offensive board. Duena with it back. Gives it up to Layla, but Layla couldn't handle the pass. Bouncing. Out of bounds. Cass Arcorn will bring it back up. Lainey Fourhorns will step back and line up the three. No good. Offensive board, or excuse me, defensive rebound. Goes to Ashley, and she's fouled. Clock is running here, so we are under 10 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Duena looking to take the three, no good. Claremont in good position there after Layla grabbed the offensive board, was trying to put it up, but Claremont was in position for the block. So after 3 quarters of play, it's St. Francis 72, Santee 35. We'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a minute. As we head into the 4th quarter, we've got a few announcements we'd like to share with you. Again, as weather conditions are getting colder and colder, keep an eye on the Facebook account and watch for a call or text from the school on the status of school for the rest of the week. I'm not the decision maker, so don't ask me. In other announcements coming up, we've got the National Honor Society induction and academic awards. That'll be next Wednesday on February 13th. Dinner at 5:30, awards to follow at 6. Again, that's academic and National Honor Society awards next Wednesday. Also, mark your calendars for Saturday, March 23rd. March 23rd will be the Welcome Back to Thunders ceremony. And we're excited to be taking a group of staff and students up to Black Elk Peak for that. So Matilda Anderson with the big block just a moment ago on the 3-point shot. But Ashley Wabasha not giving up on the possession. She knocks down a triple. This time it's Valeria Claremont on the post who's able to make a move and draw the foul.
Second foul on Wabasha on the free throw line. Claremont.
Claremont's free throw misses just left. She'll step to the line for another, and she drains it. St. Francis on top here by 35. Layla whistled for a travel out top. It was a bit of a late arriving crowd tonight when this ball game started at 5 o'clock. Stands were mostly empty. Charlie Kilsensight knocks down the triple, her first 3-point basket of this ball game. But we've got a decent contingent coming in now, catching the second half of this ball game. We'll see if Charlize Arcorn is able to surpass that 1,000-point mark. Came into this game needing we heard different numbers. On the offensive end, Hannah Sheridan able to get the bucket to go. But 28 was the one we heard most from head coach Ridge Crow Eagle and athletic director Dave Brushbreaker. It was the magic number for her was 28. And so far in this one, she has 22. And she's starting the fourth quarter here on the bench. So Lady Warriors will be back in action tomorrow night at home against Little Wound. So if she doesn't get it tonight, she's got a great shot of accomplishing that milestone tomorrow night. 3-point bucket there, attempted by Dewayna, but the rebound bounced up and off the equipment above the rim, and it'll be Owl Bonnet basketball coming the other way. Cass Arkhorn has it on the wing. She gets it to Matilda Anderson. Matilda Anderson spins her way baseline, sets up the bucket for Claremont. And Matilda Anderson able to make a nice spin move. Inadvertent whistle. So Anderson with the bucket there. That gives her 6 for the game. And again, as we mentioned at the outset, Matilda missed the game on Saturday due to an illness, so it's good to see her back in the lineup. Wasn't in the starting lineup, as I think she's still recovering, but getting her playing legs back tonight. It'll be a big matchup tomorrow against Little Wound. Well, it is the first time that those two teams will meet this season. Both teams battling for postseason rankings. Nice job on the offensive end, keeping that possession alive by Santee. And they'll inbound underneath their own hoop. We've got a line change now for the Lady Warriors as Kiani Metcalf, Alea Whiting, Jazlia Arkhorn, Janeda Hesse, and Kalia Brady all check into the ball game. Nice hustle from Alea Whiting. Unfortunately, her pass, as she was down on the ground, ended up in the hands of an opponent. It's Brady who's able to gather the outlet and get that bucket to go. With that last basket, Brady is now over 30 points. She's got 31 in the game. Here's Jazlia Arkhorn. Her three-pointer no good. Alea Whiting with it inside. Backs down the defender, her shot not able to go. And she's got another opportunity, and this time she's able to get it to finish. So with that bucket now, we have had 9 different Lady Warriors players score at least 2 points tonight. The two yet to score are Lainey Fourhorns and Cass Arkhorn. So we'll see if they get an opportunity late in this one. Hannah Sheridan drew the foul on the last possession, and she steps to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Both just a bit short. Fatigue certainly a factor for this Santee Lady Warriors team. Again, credit to them for their continued and sustained effort throughout this one, as they traveled tonight with just 5 players and have been able to put up a pretty good fight. Kalia Brady hits the layup in transition. That'll bring her total to 33 in the ball game. Pull-up jumper from Dewayna Wabasha. She's got 11 points in the ball game, 8 in the second half since suffering what looked like an injury to the lower leg, and Whiting's three-point shot getting stuck between the rim and the backboard, and that's caused a bit of an uproar here amongst players and fans alike. First time we've seen that on the season, I think. And in that situation, the ball, it is considered a jump ball, and possession arrow in this case favored Santee, so they'll be on the offensive end. Shot is no good. Clock winding down, close to 30 seconds here. Keani Metcalf, her three-point attempt was partially blocked, but foul is whistled on the play, so Keani will head to the line. Keani Metcalf, not normally a frequent three-point shooter, but in this situation, looking to get her shot up, and she's able to take advantage from the free throw line. Great free throw shooting tonight from the Lady Warriors. Well, Metcalf herself was 4 for 4 prior to that last attempt, so she'll finish tonight's ball game. It looks like 4 of 5. Here's Janeda Hesse on the pull-up three-pointer, no good. Santee back on the offensive end. Ball tipped around. It'll stay with the Santee Lady Warriors. Clock continues to run, so we're down to 5 seconds. We'll see if they get a shot off here. It's good if it goes just off the line, and another shot attempt from Duena, no good. And that'll do it. So St. Francis Lady Warriors emerging victorious by a final score of 86-42 over the visiting Santee Lady Warriors. Again, credit to the Santee Lady Warriors for battling all the way through this game with only 5 girls traveling. So we thank you again for joining us tonight on SF Warriors Live. Just one game tonight as varsity only. We'll be back on streaming live tomorrow as the girls Lady Warriors play host to Little Wound. First game set to begin at 5:15. That will be the C team game. So we'll have 3 games for you tonight. And then on Thursday, we'll be back here as the boys host Oryx. So thanks again for joining us, and stay warm tonight. Enjoy the rest of your week.